this wetted out. Now we got the pookies up here to contend with, but we'll get to them. I have to go chase this all the way to the end now. Well, not to the very end, because I will chop this off because we got that 3-inch tape running down here, and I don't want to overlap a big bunch up on the bow that have to tear out. Keep an eye on your lines, even though this will be covered by 6-ounce cloth and faired on the edges, so a little bit of out of alignment won't matter, but you don't want to have, like, you know, something really noticeable, like a 1/2 inch or something like that. May have to make up another batch of silver tip. Okay, we got our bottom half done. Now we're going to come along in the middle. Come up underneath. Yeah, I'm going to run out pretty quickly here. Start chasing this excess to the ends, because the weave in the warp, when they come in, there's a little bit of space in there. So what we're doing is we're moving them around. We're stretching them out on the bottom side, and we're going to compress them on the top where it rolls over. And then you don't have to put in a lot of darts. You'll also get some angling going on when it comes up here to the end. All that extra weave has got to angle in, so when all the warp and weave were nice and up and down, they'll start taking a lean at the ends. Okay. And more severely so here in the stern area. That's okay, just chase it down. Okay, I'm back. I've got another cup. And now is the time for the final let out. I should have just made a little bit. Give me a little more time to roll out this one before I have to start wetting out the next tape down. And also at this time you can move the, just use your brush to kind of like pull the tape around, get it in line. And I've already trimmed off the end up here, so it's finished. I just need to go back and trim the transom piece there. Okay. Looking good. This is what I mean by using your brush to kind of like just chase it down. You'll develop your own technique for doing this. I've got several hundred feet of tape behind me now. Okay. All my camera stuff is epoxy coated now. Some of this little hair on the end here I'm going to let be. I'll sand that off once everything is cured up around the base. Let me get my knife and trim that end. And we're back to here. That I'll sand out. That gets covered up with a 6-ounce glass cloth anyway. Okay. A light touch. You don't want to lift the edges, and you don't want to move it out of place. You're basically just evening the coat out. Any thick spots will get taken over to the dry spots, or if there's a lot of excess, it will take them up into the foam roller. And look for thick stuff along the bottom edges here where it's going to drain down. Just light touch. Perfect. This seam down here will be a lot easier because let me see if I have enough glass for it, because it doesn't have quite the curve. Now this top panel, these two edges here have a lot of curvature to them horizontally and as opposed to vertical, but a lot of curvature around this way. This one doesn't have as much, so I won't have as much bunching on the upper edge, but still it's the same way all the way down. Let out the bottom side first, get the tape on in place, move it to the ends, or start in the middle and work your excess to the ends, and then come back after the bottom half is wetted out, coated, and then do the top part. And then stick it down and just chase the little loobles to the ends. And it won't be as bad as this next one. I'm going to go ahead off camera and do this one because I don't know how much tape I've got. So this is probably a full tape anyway, or a full YouTube segment. So see you later.